Just waiting for my notification to come up on Facebook so everybody will know that I'm live and they can join me. Usually takes a few seconds, so if you're already on, please wait. Don't go away. We're going to do something different today. Okay, well, I guess I didn't get my notification. They were sent out. They weren't sent out. So today we are going to use products from Magnolia Design, and if you want to look at any of the products, oh, there's Liz's Crafts live now. So there we are, and Dave is watching. Hi, Dave. So we're using Magnolia Design Company stencils and chalk paste, and I put my link to this particular stencil, which is called Home 12 by 18 inches. And we're going to be using, it has several stencils in there, but we're going to be using this one here that says Home, and then this one here for the O that says Welcome. And then we're going to be using this set of little tools for a tree for me from Hobby Lobby that I got several years ago. I think they still have these, but it just has different tools in it that men would use, sometimes women too. So we're going to be using that, E6000, hot glue, and then this beaded garland from Walmart. If you like what you see here, please do this with your friends and your family and anyone that you think might like it. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and the first thing we want to do is stencil. So I'm taking it off the backing, and then I'm just going to fuzz it maybe 2 times. It's not too sticky because I have used it before. These are reusable stencils. They are adhesive, and if you take care of them, they will last you a good long time. So I'm just putting it on my project. It was just a piece of press board that I had. It actually came from a baby bed from when our grandson was little, and he's 10 years old now, so that tells you how old this stuff is. So away. Probably should have thrown it away years ago. And I'm going to be using the Brilliant White chalk paste. Now your chalk paste needs to be about the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. If it's not, you can add distilled water to it and stir it until it is. So about like this. And then I have my squeegee. I'm just going to take a little bit of the chalk paste like this, and I'm going to put it on the screen portion where the letters are on my stencil. And then to clean your stencil, you just put it under the sprayer in your kitchen sink, and then you just wipe it with a sponge. And Magnolia does have a sponge cleaner, stencil cleaner in their supplies, so you can order that if you wish. It does a good job of cleaning the stencils. So I'm just pushing this through the screen portion of my letters, the H, the M, and the E. And then I have, since I won't be cleaning my stencil right away, I have a pail of water over here. I'm going to put my stencil in face, clog the holes in my stencil. So this is off. you'll see how wonderful it is. I love these stencils. And right there it is. Home. Now, since my other stencil is going to go in the middle of this, I want to go ahead and dry my chalk paste. So I have a heat gun over here, and I'm going to dry the H, the M, and the E on the low setting. Now the chalk paste, the heat gun just speeds it up a little bit. And now I have my circle with the welcome and the stars in it. And I'm going to put that right in the center here for my O. And Brenda's on. Hi Brenda, how are you today? I hope you're feeling better. So I want to kind of center this in there. Press it down. And then I'm going to use my smaller squeegee on this. So I just got a little bit on my squeegee. And then I'm just pushing it through the screen on my stencil. Let's get a little bit more here. I thought it would be neat just to make a craft project that's more for men than women. It seems like we always do it for women, and we really don't do any for men. And maybe that's because men don't like it. I don't know. But I decided to do this one here for men. So I hope you guys like it. And if you have a man in your life, maybe you could make one for them. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on my chalk paste. A little better, still fighting the chills every night. Well, I hope you keep getting better, Brenda. So here we have this for the O. It says welcome. It has a big star and then 3 little stars. And I think this turned out really well. I like this a lot. So I'm going to put my stencil in the water face down so it doesn't clog with the chalk paste. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add these little tools on here. And if you weren't on earlier, I'm using this right here, which is a set from Hobby Lobby that I had gotten several years ago. I think they still have this. So these are those little tiny Christmas tree ornaments that you can get, and I just I unscrewed the little screw with the hole in it that's on each one and took that out. So we're just going to use it without the screws and the fishing line or whatever it was they used. So to put these on here, I'm going to use both E6000 and hot glue. I found out with my projects that I took to the farmer's market to sell, when it gets colder, the hot glue, things just kind of pop off a little bit. So I think if you use both E6000 and the hot glue, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my ornaments on here the way I want them to be. And I did put my stencil more to the top so that I can put these ornaments on the sides and the bottom. And this is a little toolbox. So I'm going to put it down at the bottom of this little saw wheel. I'm going to put it at the bottom. And I think I will put the drill. These are so cute. Down at the bottom here. And then I think I want one more. So maybe a hammer, because I have a couple of hammers. So I'm going to put the hammer at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these on. And like I said, I'm using E6000 and hot glue. So you want to put your E6000 on first, because it doesn't dry out. It takes a little while. And then I'm going to put 2 dots of hot glue on it. So I'm putting my E6000 on first, and then a dot or 2 of hot glue, and then I'm putting this on, pressing it down. And I'll show you guys once I get this on here. So I still have some E6000 on my stick, and I'm just using a popsicle stick to spread the E6000 with. I just think these are so cute. They are cute. Got a little bit of that on my board. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Isn't that looking cute? And now we want to put some on the sides. So you want to figure out which ones you want to put where. So I'm going to put a wrench over on one side, and then I'm going to put one on the other side. Now this one, when I took the hook was down in the middle, and when I took it out, it actually broke it, but I glued it back together and it looks fine. So I'll take one of these, it's like a putty knife or something, and I'll put it over here. I have a saw, a hand saw, so cute. I'll put it there. A hammer, I think I'll put over here. Well, no, I got that hammer there, so I'll put this one here. And then a wrench. It's like a pipe wrench. I got my husband a set of pipe wrenches one year for Christmas, and he's like, why would you ever do that? Nobody ever needs a pipe wrench. Well, he's used it a couple of times. He really has. So put this on there, and then this on there. And actually, I think I'm going to switch these out, because I already have that there, and this looks a lot like it. So I think I'll put that there, and this over here. So you just want to put it wherever you like it. So again, I'm just getting my E6000 glue on here, and then my hot glue. So I'm using both. I see Canessa's on. Canessa, say hi. I see you watching. And like I said, the E6000 does not set up right away. It takes a little while for it to set up, but the hot glue does set up right away. So the combination of the two is really good. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of this, but I saw other crafters doing it, and I tried it, and I think it works pretty well. So if you haven't done this and you're going to make something, you might want to do that. Okay, so we got that side done, and I'll lift this up once I get the other side done. Jeff Williamson is watching. Hi, Jeff. Say hi. Glad you guys are coming on to see what we're doing here. And if you like what you see, please feel free to spread the love to your friends and family. And that means this right here. Apparently Facebook doesn't like presenters to use that word. And so we use other words to replace it. So I'm putting my saw down. And now I'm going to do my pliers, or needle nose pliers, whatever they are. And this is just actually a cute little quick project that you can do. It doesn't cost a whole lot of money. The ornaments are 50% off at Hobby Lobby right now. So if you wanted to get some of those, they would be 50% off. And like I said, the board was from a baby bed that we took apart and threw away. So I'm sure you can find a little board somewhere. And if not, you could buy some boards at either Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't think they cost too much. Okay, I just have one more to put on here. And with these, I'm just putting it on the handle. These red, I'll put it on the tip of the tool here, in the handle. Okay. Okay. Let me hold this just for a few seconds. Okay, I think these are all right. So this is what we have so far. So I just thought, you know, home, your husband or, you know, the guys in the household usually do most of the manly projects in the home. And so you could just put these little tools around home, and I think it just shows that, you know, men do the work in the home as far as building things for you, or, you know, fixing things up. Thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. And now what we're going to do is make a hanger for it. So what I have is this jute rope, and I'm going to put a knot in one end and leave a little bit hanging down, just a little bit. Tracy is watching. Hi, Tracy. And so once I have my knot in there, then I'm going to string my beads. And what you want to do is do an even, oops, I'm going to have to put some hot glue on this. String an even number of beads, and that way when it gets hung on the wall, you hang it on the nail between the two middle beads. And then with this here, you just put a little bit of hot glue on the end of your jute, and then that makes it stiff, and then you could put your beads on there very easily. So I have about 24 beads here. I see Shannon is watching. Hi, Shannon. And if that's not enough, then I have some more beads. Like I said, I have this garland right here that I got from Walmart in the Christmas section. It was cheaper actually to buy that than it was to buy a package of beads in Walmart. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think they had red ones, and the ones that weren't painted at all. These are kind of whitish. And I thought it would just look pretty good with this as a hanger. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And what's everybody up to today? Christmas is coming up pretty soon. And I did get an email stating that I have some Christmas stencils that should be coming today. I sure hope they are. Been waiting a while. So we'll see how that goes. If I get those, then I will be interested in doing some more Christmas projects. Okay, so I have my 24 beads on, and I just want to see if that's all I need. And I think it is. I think that's good. So I'm going to tie a knot, and I'm not going to tie it right up next to the beads, and I did leave a little bit of space between this knot and the bead. And I'm going to glue this on the back. Let me make it, no, I can't, it's too late. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. Move this out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. Well, actually, I think I'm going to see where I want it first. I'm thinking by the H and the E. Probably want to mark this on the back here where I want my string to go. And I think I'm going to do it on the inside H right here. And the inside E right here. Okay. When did you start with Magnolia Design Company? Actually, I started with them back in, I want to say March. Yeah, I want to say March. It was right after COVID hit pretty bad. And I was watching Heidi Scott, and she got me hooked on it. Well, actually, she wasn't doing Magnolia. She was doing a different company, and then she started doing Magnolia after that. And when she started doing Magnolia, I decided I would do it too. So, yeah. So I'm just cutting a couple little strips here of blue jean material. I just like to put this on the backs for my hangers. I just think it just gives it a little bit more stability. So just going to put it over the hot glue here, and then I'm just pressing it down. Oh, about the same time you did, Brenda? Okay. Yeah, I think COVID drove a lot of people to doing more stuff at home. And then that's when I started watching the crafters. Okay, I need a little bit more glue here. So again, I'm just putting my blue jean material on top of the jute, just like this. It just gives it some stability. Now I have my knot underneath the blue jean material, so I think it'll help it a little bit too, so that it won't pull, you know, it won't pull through the blue jean material. Okay, I'm not going to pick this up right now because it might pull out. It happened to me the last time. So, here we go. Now, what I'll do is I'll hang this up on my wall and take a picture. I'll put it on Liz's craft page. And I also have a group called Liz's Craft Friends. And if you don't know about that, it's a closed group There are 2 questions you have to answer, and once you answer the questions, then it'll come to me to approve your membership, and I'll approve it. And there you can share your ideas and any crafting objects or crafts that you make. You can take pictures of them and put it on that page or that group. And that way we can get ideas from each other. So I'll probably take a picture of this, put it on Liz's craft page, and also put it in the group. I should be back here tomorrow with another craft. You know, things happen. I needed to crochet a hat for my granddaughter for Christmas yesterday, and I wanted to get that done so that I wouldn't be hurry up and get it done before Christmas. So that's what I did yesterday, but I would try to be back here tomorrow. And like I said, I'm only going to do Monday through Friday. I'm not going to do Saturday and Sunday anymore. So I should be back here tomorrow with a craft, and I don't know what time I'll be on. I will send a notification on Liz's craft page probably a half an hour to an hour before I go live so that you'll know. But until then, guys and gals, can't talk, keep crafting, and I'll see you later. Bye.